close-ups of the principals walking in and out of the courtroom. You're going to get a nice tracking shot of the court.
To be upon me, every gesture, every nuance is going to be scrutinized.
Why, I'm saying tone it down.
Well, I'm not going to disguise myself as some mousy little creature. I am going to be tried as Erica Kane.
Then you better corral yourself another lawyer, because I ain't walking you into the courtroom with any of that.
Oh, please, don't be so rigid.
Erica, we've already discussed this. You walk in there looking like a peacock, the jury's gonna hate your guts.
Well, there's no way that Jack could possibly hate me, not if his life depended on it. And besides, Jack likes to see me dressed a certain way, and it's only in my best interests to remind the prosecutor of some of the many things he adores about me.
You think he's going to throw his own case?
Trust me, Jack would never let me down.
Erica, just because you two are buddies doesn't mean he's gonna toss a case.
A lot more than buddies.
Meaning what?
Oh, do I have to spell it out?
Yeah, tell me what I don't know here.
The night that I returned Sonia, Jack just could bear to see me alone.
Meaning?
Meaning he stayed. All night.
That's it, Jack's off the case.
Don't do that. Don't be ridiculous. Jack is my salvation. If you'll excuse me, I am going to get dressed.
I'll deal with the image problem.
Yeah, better you than me. I'm ready to kill her right now.
Is Erica ready?
Oh, yeah, she's ready. She's ready to hang herself.
Now, please, let us through.
Millions of people are watching this trial, many of whom are your fans. Do you still consider yourself a role model, Erica?
Stop it. Okay.
Do you have anything to say to the mothers who are shocked and appalled by what you did?
Stop this immediately.
So this what my job?
Kane has nothing to say.
Oh, she doesn't.
No, not right now. Nothing to say to you. I'm sorry. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. You'll be allowed in. You'll be allowed in without your camera. Just a minute. No, please. Let me through, please. Okay, fine. No, please. Let me separate. Please. Come on. No. Are you all right? Just a second. Come on. Linda, I don't suppose that the...
How could she possibly steal another woman's baby?
Keep it short.
I truly believe that after the trial is over, you will know why I did what I did. And I'm not asking you to condone my terrible mistake. I am asking you just to please understand and to forgive. When the story is told, you will realize that...
Wrap it up, Erica.
Although my actions were dreadful, my motives were good.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. This court is about to be called to order.
I don't want to dredge up that night with...
Cameras are absolutely forbidden. This is a criminal trial, not a media circus, despite the celebrity status of the defendant. Outbursts will not be tolerated. Anyone who cannot observe the guidelines of this court will be promptly and permanently removed. Mr. Montgomery, are you ready with your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, that was quite a speech there, Mr. D.A. It was like you were pleading a cause. But there is no righteous cause in this courtroom today, ladies and gentlemen. There's just a woman who's been sick for a little while. Now, what the DA said about the loss of a child, Mr. Montgomery nailed it right on the nose. Fact is, Erica Kane suffered a miscarriage only weeks before her crime. What the defense will prove is that she was suffering from postpartum depression which is a condition that alters the mind, so much so that in some countries around the world, postpartum women are judged by a different set of laws. Not because they're rich, not because they're famous. It's a common condition suffered by ordinary women all over the world, all of the time. Now, Erica Kane did a terrible thing. But it was not out of malice, it was out of misguided love. Her thinking process was so profoundly disturbed that she actually believed she was saving this child from a life of pain. And she could have gotten away with it. She could have let the Grays live with the loss of their child for the rest of their lives. But she didn't. As soon as she came to her senses, she took full responsibility for her actions. She wasn't caught. She willingly confessed to her crime. That's why she's in this courtroom today. Yes, Erica Kane committed a crime. We don't dispute that. But as soon as she regained her powers of reason, she did everything humanly possible to set things right. She woke up from her delusions, she expressed remorse, and she gave back the child. She, in fact, ultimately showed compassion for the Grays. It's time we show some compassion to Erica Kane.
Mr. Montgomery, are you ready to call your first witness?
Dr. Santos Gray, are you and your baby connecting okay now?
Yes, but it took some
I'm glad to
time
hear that. Let's go back to the night in the cabin when Erica Kane delivered your baby. You argued. What was that about?
Objection, Your Honor. That's irrelevant.
Overruled.
Why'd you argue?
Erica felt betrayed.
Why?
Because I slept with her husband.
Silence.
Did a child come from that?
Yes,
The child that Erica Kane delivered at the cabin?
yes,
The child that she then bundled up and tried to race to the hospital?
yes.
Is it your belief that Erica Kane deliberately swerved her car into the lake?
No,
Did you believe the defendant when she said that she had risked her life to save your child?
yes,
You still believe her?
yes.
How would you describe the defendant in the days and weeks after her miscarriage?
She was unhappy.
That's all? Unhappy?
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is not a psychiatrist.
Sustained.
You shared a home with Erica Kane. You got to know her pretty well. Did you notice a marked change in her behavior after she lost her child?
I suppose that you could say she was erratic.
Erratic. Could you be more specific? Was there a specific event? Something happened at the hospital, maybe? Right after the miscarriage? Do you know anything about that?
Well, yes, she did accuse me of complicity in her miscarriage. She thought that I had purposely ignored the symptoms.
To the best of your knowledge, does she still hold you at fault for that?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because she apologized.
When she apologized, did she try to explain her behavior anyway?
Only to say that she wasn't herself.
Erica Kane said she wasn't her usual self. Did you agree with her at that time?
Objection, Your Honor. That calls for speculation.
I'll allow it.
Did you agree that Erica wasn't her usual self when she blamed you for her miscarriage?
I suppose so, yes.
In what way wasn't she her usual self?
Objection, Your Honor.
Phrase, Your Honor. In what way was she behaving unlike the Erica Kane you knew?
She was irrational.
Irrational. Are you aware that impaired reason is a symptom of postpartum depression?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel
Rephrase
is
the
leading
question,
witness.
Your Honor. Do you think that Erica Kane was in her rational mind when she decided to keep your child?
I don't know the answer to that.
Would you believe that the defendant was thinking clearly when she determined that the child would be better off with her?
No.
Would you allow for the possibility, misguided as though she may have been, that Erica kept the child not because of malice, but because of concern for the child?
Your Honor, I object.
I'll withdraw the question. How do you feel about Erica Kane?
I feel a lot of things about Erica Kane. Outrage and anger, but mostly, I feel sorry for her.
No more questions for this witness.
You may step down. There will be a 10-minute recess.
You were brilliant. We're going to beat this.
Don't count your chickens.
Well, I don't know about you, but if I ever went to trial, I'd want Trevor defending me.
No, those were not just words.
So, what's going on here?
The district attorney has warned me about speaking without you present. I will take total responsibility for this. I followed him in here.
We're on trial here, Erica. If you have anything to say to the district attorney, you run it by me first. You got that?
I have nothing more to say.
Dumb. That was dumb.
It won't happen again.
It better not happen
It won't,
again.
okay.
Make sure it doesn't happen again.
I said it wouldn't, all right.
You got that?
Okay.
Good.
So who's next? Who's the next witness who's going to draw in court of me? Me. Esther, I've been so worried about you. You've vanished. What happened?
Well, those cameras and photographers got me all flippery, you know, and I didn't mean to desert you. I just couldn't find you.
Oh, Esther, I didn't mean to drag you into all of this. I really didn't.
Esther's not getting hung out to dry. Belinda's representing her.
Oh, Belinda's a wonderful lawyer. She'll take good care of you.
Oh, I'm all right. But you. People are saying such mean things about you. You're a nice lady. Can't they see that?
Oh, Esther, thank you. Look, you've got to think about yourself now.
No. I refuse to answer on the grounds that it might incriminate me.
Esther, why are you saying that?
Jackson offered her immunity from prosecution. She refused.
I'll never turn against my friend.
Oh, Esther, thank you. Trevor, do you mind? Do you mind if I just have a moment alone with Esther?
What you're doing, Erica, I know as your attorney, I have to warn you.
Okay, I understand that. I really do. But please, may I anyway?
I'll be right outside.
Come sit down, Esther.
Questions for this witness, Your Honor?
Your witness, Mr. Dillon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No questions.
I have to.
No.
Mr. Dillon?
Just a moment, Your Honor. She did some damage up there. If I can get her to talk about the deal she made, we can undo the damage.
She's been through enough.
No questions, Your Honor.
You may step down, Ms. Glenn. Next witness. Dillon?
Crucify her.
You were tired of her using you. When you called the authorities, didn't you also call a WRCW camera crew?
It was a perfect opportunity for news coverage.
Isn't WRCW covering this case as we speak?
Yes, half the world is covering it.
Yeah, but half the world didn't take a hidden camera to Erica Kane's and talk the way in, did they?
I wouldn't know.
Didn't you, in fact, take a hidden camera to Erica Kane and promise her sympathetic coverage?
Could I have a glass of water, please?
Answer the question, please.
I'm sorry.
Aren't you concerned now exactly with what you were concerned with then? To get sensational ratings for WRCW? Aren't you, in fact, using Erica Kane?
If I could just get a glass of water. I wish...
That's a nun. That's enough.
No.
You can't badger her like this, Your Honor. It's perfectly obvious she might faint.
You're in contempt.
No, Your Honor, no, he doesn't mean it. It's just, I'm pregnant.
Now, Lois... Miss Chandler, do you feel well enough to go on?
Yes, I'm fine.
Mr. Dillon?
No further questions, Your Honor. The defense reserves the right to recall the witness.
Are you mad? Why did you give up like that?
Railroad a pregnant woman? The jury will turn on me in a heartbeat.
You're free to go for now. This court is in recess.
I've known Erica for a long time. She is impetuous sometimes, yes, but she is not malicious. She's a loyal, caring person and a wonderful friend. I think she was very, very troubled after everything that happened. I wish I had realized just how much, darling.
No further questions.
The witness is free to go. Mr. Montgomery?
Oh, that's great. This should be really good. He's gonna love eviscerating me.
Just hang in there.
Is Dimitri Merrick present?
Well, thank God for small miracles.
Order. Order in the courtroom.